The science of dreams in sci-fi, how the genre tackles the unconscious mind. Welcome to Science Fiction Now, the weekly exploration of all things weird and wonderful in the universe of speculative storytelling. I'm your host, Colin Holmes, inviting you to tiptoe beyond the threshold of sleep into the murky swamps of our unconscious minds. Tonight, we'll peel back the brittle veneer of reality and plumb the surreal depths of dreamscapes in sci-fi, from mind-bending experiments in shared nightmares to ethically questionable dream manipulation and reality-warping slumber. Strap in, folks, because these nocturnal frontiers are about to get delightfully fucked up. Dreams. That weird, slippery shit your brain cooks up when no one's looking. An open door to the limitless playground of the subconscious. They're surreal, scary, funny, and often so nonsensical they'd give Lewis Carroll a headache. So, of course, science fiction, forever obsessed with the boundaries of reality and the unknown, has taken dreams and run with them. We're talking dream manipulation, shared subconscious playgrounds, and nightmarescapes so twisted they'd make your therapist quit. Let's wander through the sci-fi dreamscapes where the line between reality and imagination blurs, and the unconscious mind takes center stage. The collective dream, when minds merge. Sci-fi dreams often ditch the solo adventure and plunge headfirst into the communal subconscious. The concept of a shared dreamscape isn't just trippy, it's fucking terrifying. Take Paprika by Yasutaka Tsutsui. In this underappreciated gem, technology allows people to enter and navigate others' dreams. What starts as a scientific tool for therapy quickly descends into chaos, because guess what? People's dreams are not built to be invaded. Dreams bleed together, creating a chaotic mess of personal fears, memories, and outright madness. It's surreal and horrifying, with dream logic flipping reality on its head. 1 minute, you're at a dinner party. The next, you're being devoured by a giant porcelain doll while Beethoven plays backwards. Then there's The Dreaming Jewels by Theodore Sturgeon, where shared dreams expose the fucked up connections between people. Here, dreams aren't just escapism, they're survival. When the characters start to dream together, their buried secrets emerge in grotesque, symbolic ways. Think alien landscapes twisted with trauma and childhood memories turned into predators. These shared subconscious spaces reveal the most intimate and uncomfortable parts of the human condition. Sci-fi takes the primal weirdness of dreams and says, what if we all had to live in each other's nightmares? Spoiler, it's a mess. Dream manipulation, the puppet masters of sleep. Here's where shit gets ethically dicey. Sci-fi doesn't stop at exploring what dreams are. It goes a step further, asking, what happens when we control them? Manipulating someone's dreams sounds cool until you think about what that means for free will. Philip K. Dick, master of paranoia, dives into this mindfuck in Eye in the Sky. In this tale, the unconscious minds of 8 individuals spill out into a shared dreamlike reality, reshaping the world into a nightmarish patchwork of their deepest fears and biases. The characters are trapped, navigating a kaleidoscope of distorted ideologies, with no clue how much of their reality is real or someone else's screwed-up subconscious. Then there's Ian Watson's The Embedding, a grim, fascinating exploration of linguistic manipulation in dreams. Aliens, desperate to understand the human mind, hijack our sleep to test the limits of language itself. What's weirder? They're kind of good at it. The unconscious mind becomes a battlefield where words take on dangerous, almost physical forms. Watson doesn't just toy with the ethics of dream invasion. He cracks open your brain and smashes a thesaurus inside, leaving you wondering if your thoughts are ever really your own. Dreams that rewrite reality. Sometimes, sci-fi doesn't stop at dreams being passive constructs. No, these fuckers go wild and start reshaping the waking world. Ursula K. Le Guin's The Lathe of Heaven is the heavyweight here. In it, George has the unsettling ability to dream true, where his dreams literally alter reality. Picture waking up and realizing the world looks different. The past has rewritten itself, and everyone acts like this is completely normal. Oh, and every time George tries to fix things, it just gets worse. One nightmare about overpopulation? Suddenly, aliens are helping terraform Earth. Le Guin delivers a grim and layered meditation on power, hubris, and the idea that even our subconscious isn't safe from exploitation. Another brilliant oddity is Gene Wolfe's The Fifth Head of Cerberus, where dreams and memory intermingle to question identity itself. Set on twin colonized planets, the novel unravels through fragmented, dreamlike storytelling that feels like slipping between lucid dreaming and waking confusion. Wolfe doesn't just write about dreams. He writes like a dream, full of repetition, distorted realities, and an unnerving sense that nothing can be trusted. The unconscious mind as alien frontier. For sci-fi, the mind itself becomes an alien landscape. Dreams, with all their shifting logic and abstract weirdness, are perfect for crafting surreal worlds that push the boundaries of reality. Stanisław Lem's The Star Diaries goes full fever dream as the protagonist Tiggy explores the weird shit his brain concocts when left unchecked. There are aliens who exist only in thought, entire planets made of collective memory, and philosophical rabbit holes so deep they'd leave Descartes screaming. Lem's work reminds us that dreams aren't just escape. They're puzzles that can make us question everything we think we know. And then there's The Dream Master by Roger Zelazny, where psychotherapy through dream manipulation becomes a literal art form. The protagonist, a dream therapist, dives into his clients' subconscious minds, navigating surreal landscapes made of their traumas, desires, and secrets. But, in true Zelazny fashion, the story spirals into existential dread when the therapist's own subconscious starts fighting back. The dreams become impossible labyrinths, and the line between the healer and the broken blurs. It's sci-fi at its grittiest, pulling no punches about how little control we really have over our own minds. Nightmare visions and existential horror. Dreams aren't always magical journeys or introspective puzzles. Sometimes they're straight-up nightmares, and sci-fi loves to lean into the horror of the unconscious. Take H.P. Lovecraft's Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. Yeah, it's technically a fantasy, but let's not split hairs here. This story is dripping with cosmic horror masquerading as a dream journey. The protagonist wanders through a landscape of surreal terror, where alien gods and unspeakable creatures make your regular nightmares look like a fun day at the beach. Lovecraft understood that dreams are where our fears become real, tangible things, and Kadath revels in the mind's ability to betray itself. Similarly, J.G. Ballard's The Unlimited Dream Company reads like a psychotic break in literary form. A small town becomes infected by the protagonist's subconscious, morphing into a bizarre, feverish world of his desires and delusions. It's uncomfortably visceral, like watching someone's ID spill out and consume reality. Ballard's dreamscapes don't just blur the line between fantasy and reality. They crush it, leaving you stuck in a surreal nightmare where nothing makes sense, and yet everything feels disturbingly familiar. Why dreams matter in sci-fi? Dreams are the ultimate playground for sci-fi because they're already alien worlds. They defy logic, ignore rules, and expose the raw, messy shit hiding in our subconscious. Sci-fi takes those chaotic elements and amplifies them, turning dreams into battlegrounds, portals, and laboratories for exploring the deepest parts of ourselves. These stories don't just ask, what do we dream? They ask, what do our dreams say about us? And the answers? They're often as weird and uncomfortable as the dreams themselves. So next time you wake up from a strange dream, sweating and wondering what the fuck your brain just did, remember, sci-fi got there first, and it's even weirder than you think. Thanks for joining us on this hallucinatory trek through the dreamscapes of science fiction. Here on Science Fiction Now with me, Colin Holmes. Keep your eyes peeled for our next episode, where we'll journey deeper into the uncharted recesses of the genre, sparking your imagination, maybe even giving you a nightmare or two to call your own. Until then, dream boldly, my friends, and may your subconscious stay just on the right side of sanity. The right side of